I rejected my ex-girlfriend after she begged to come back following our 9-year relationship. My girlfriend Emma and I were together for 9 years before she dumped me 6 months ago. We met in high school and I thought we'd be together forever. We had the same sense of humor, loved the same music, and both came from messed up families, which made us really understand each other. But the last year and a half of our relationship, I completely fell apart. I couldn't keep a job, got addicted to smoking weed every single day, and spent like 8 hours a day playing video games. I got seriously depressed and racked up tons of debt while Emma lived in my apartment without working. 3 months before she dumped me, Emma said she couldn't find work in our small town and moved in with this couple who lived 10 minutes away. I hated the idea because they constantly bragged about having threesomes with their friends, but Emma said she needed to be closer to potential jobs. When she broke up with me, Emma said she just didn't feel it anymore and had fallen out of love. I was completely shocked because I thought things were getting better. She said we could stay friends, but after a few texts, I stopped reaching out and waited for her to message me. She never did. Those 6 months were brutal. I cried for weeks and felt like a walking zombie, but it was also the biggest wake-up call of my life. I quit smoking weed, stopped gaming, started working out, and lost 50 pounds. I found an amazing job I actually loved and was almost done paying off my debt. Then last week, Emma texted asking to meet. When we sat down at this coffee shop downtown, she looked nervous and said the last 6 months taught her a lot about our relationship. She goes, "I think we should be together. It was just an episode I needed to realize I really love you." I completely lost it. I told her how betrayed I felt that she moved in with a couple who bragged about threesomes while she was single and living there for 6 months. How she abandoned me when I was at my lowest point without even trying to work on our problems first. The part that really got me was how she never once checked on me during those 6 months. Not a single text asking if I was okay or how I was doing. She ended a 9-year relationship like it meant nothing and now wanted to waltz back in like nothing happened. Emma started crying and said she was scared back then and didn't know how to handle my depression. She said seeing me get my life together made her realize what she lost and that she made a huge mistake. I stood up and told her it was too late, that she chose to give up on us when things got hard instead of fighting for what we had. I said I'd spent 6 months learning to live without her and I wasn't going back to someone who could just walk away so easily. She begged me to think about it, but I was already walking out the door.